Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Not too much. Hey, you know what I wanted to tell you?
What?
Remember that time we were at that lady's garage and we were going through the stuff?
Yeah.
You seem to just be able to tell exactly what she was thinking without hardly talking to her. How is that?
You never believe me if I tell you.
ESP?
Yeah, no. I didn't. That's about no. Keywords. When people speak to you or talk to you, when they want to sell something or buy something or converse with you, there's keywords. Or for you guys out there, women have keywords for relationships too.
So you're listening to certain words when somebody's talking to you that kind of gives you a feeling of what they're after?
What they're thinking and what they're doing. How hard they're going to be to get along with.
So give me an example. If you go to somebody fresh, you never met them before, how do you get those nuggets of keywords from them?
Okay, you walk in and you look at this stuff, sort of like this lady that we're talking about. She's a real nice lady, really like her. But she was more interested in getting rid of this stuff, you know, than per se the money. And we already knew, remember from the conversation, that she had had bad dealings with some other people with the same type of merchandise. And so her words were like, I want to be able to park my car in the garage.
Okay.
I just assume just get rid of it. I got a real bad deal the first time from somebody else involved in all this stuff. When they say that they want space, they're saying, you know, I want to get rid of it. I want it to go. You know,
Gotcha.
it's in my way. And I'm just saying, hey, I want to be able to park my car in there. I mean, hey, I want to get rid of it. It's in my way. I don't like it. And sometimes they have a lot of reasons for not liking it, you know.
Okay. That makes sense. Now let me ask you, if somebody takes the other thing, you start talking to them and they start telling you, well, this is worth this and this is worth this, and they're showing you lots and lots of items, but they're giving you big prices that in your mind is even more than the things are worth.
You hear that a lot.
So how do you...
The first thing I say is, like, say you're that person.
Yeah.
I say, my God, that's amazing. Look, let's forget about me buying this stuff from you. I've got some stuff I want you to sell for me. I like that attitude. That sure is a lot of money for that stuff. I can't get that. Would you sell my stuff for me? That's what I do.
Because I see that a lot, you know, where people, maybe it's based on what they know, or maybe it's based on what they paid for an item, but they got preconceived notions of stuff being worth up here when in reality it's worth here, and to make money we have to buy it down here. How do you adjust the gap, or can you?
It's really hard to adjust the cap, but there are certain things you can do, just like what I just said to you. Oh my God, you should be selling my stuff. You get a lot more than I get for it. I really like that. Would you consider selling some of my stuff for me?
And then they turn around and say, well, I'm too old to do that anymore.
I know, but could you show me how to get those prices?
So you kind of put the ball back in their court.
Sure,
and let
here,
them see.
take the ball and run with it, honey. And usually you get that from men, but it does happen with women. Like in cases where they've owned an antique store or bought and sold high-end antiques and collectibles when the market's real good. Well, the market's real weak right now.
Mm-hmm.
And when you invest $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 nowadays, you got to be able to get it back right away. It isn't like it used to be.
Gotcha.
And like something may be worth $500, but I'd like to have it before I die. You know, you know what I mean? Hey, I don't know about you, but when I was in business, I wanted it instantly. I'd take $1, turn it into 2, take a 2, turn it into 4. Pretty soon I've got $100 for my dollar instead of buying something for $1 and selling it for 100.
So I was at a garage sale on Sunday or Saturday, and the lady had these bookends. They were from they were actually rail from a train, and they were chopped to be bookends.
Yeah.
And it had a little sticker that said this is from Santa Fe Railroad rail. And I thought they were pretty neat. You know, in my mind I was thinking I could probably sell them for $30 or $40 or keep them because I kind of liked them. Well, I went there and the first thing she said to me was, well, I talked to an expert friend of mine who's into railroad stuff, and he thinks these should do $80 or $90 on eBay, so I'm not going to sell them any less than that.
As soon as they say eBay, I get the hell out of the garage sale. Yard sale.
Just
I
walk
can't
away.
buy for them.
Just walk
Hey,
away.
your friend's probably right. Maybe, maybe not. Hey, have a good day, and I leave.
Okay, so there's
Because
nothing
they're
wrong
selling-
with that.
Oh no, she's taking her shot, and I'm not wasting my time.
Gotcha.
Because that's another indication. I've noticed that you go to yard sales, you'll see. I'll tell you how silly some people are. You look at the boxes, and they're post office boxes that
Priority
they
mail
yeah,
boxes.
priority mail. And you see 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of them with stuff in them, you know, and they're asking high-end stuff. You know, they're asking the same price as you get on eBay. Yeah, but you watch for that stuff. I watch for that all the time now. I don't stay long. I can tell real quick. Don't waste your time with people like that.
So eBay's kind of a negative keyword for you. When you hear people start talking about the value of it on eBay, you kind of know that
They know.
there's no deal to be had here.
They know exactly right. They're wasting my time at that point.
And really, there's no way to break these people. I mean,
No,
they're gonna have that.
they're pretty hard on. They're hard on that thought. But what I do is I tell them this. I'll say, this ought to bring $80, $85 on eBay. I said, you know what? I said, you're probably right. And I would put it on eBay. And I would if I bought it for $10. You know, but
You know what I told her?
what?
I said, do you realize how high the eBay fees are right now? I said, eBay's charging 12% for everything in a store plus shipping. I
Really?
said, and you got a deal for cash right here and you're going to pass it up?
Oh,
She looked at me and she said, well, you're right about that. The eBay fees are high, but she said, I'm looking at another auction site called Auction One. She said, I'll be able to list stuff there. I said, yeah. I said, but reality, you won't be able to sell it there. And I did eventually buy the stuff, but I think I overpaid for
what
it.
did you pay for it?
For the bookends, I got bookend stamps, a CD player. I tried to keep bundling stuff
Yeah,
together.
Sure.
And you know what she kept doing?
What?
Well, let me write this all down
Yeah.
on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And she was breaking my bundles back down again.
Yeah.
Again.
Yep.
I ended up getting I got a pretty small bundle for $100 because there was some potential in the CD player that I bought. So I kind of took a little gamble, but I think I got the raw end of that deal.
Yeah, we it happens every once in a while to everybody. But those are those railroad tie. What do you call it? Railroad
Railroad
rails.
bookends,
Rails.
yeah.
Think how many miles of track.
That's
My goodness.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, I got like 3 inches of railroad, and there's 9 billion miles across the United
Yep.
States.
And they're always taking them off and putting them on. I'm thinking maybe we ought to be making those and selling them.
Yeah, there you go. Somebody got a good idea.
Yeah, that's not realistic what she's saying. And they'll lie to you right out there, hoping you don't understand or you don't know. You know that, don't you? Oh, they'll lie right through their teeth. You know. I could sell it on eBay for $100. Sometimes when they say that, I just turn around and walk. I don't even answer it. Hey, you hear them? Hey, excuse me.
Yeah.
I just turn around and keep walking. Well, have a good day.
In hindsight, I think that would have been my best bet here. I would have had $100 more in my pocket and no work to do. But
$100 will buy a lot of good junk.
you're right, especially if the stuff is priced right. But this stuff was overpriced, and I knew it. But
Do you want me to show you something nice I bought for $10? Would you like to see it?
Yes.
Maybe somebody can help us because I don't know anything about this yet. I bought this watch for $10, and you have to look at the name on there. It's pretty nice.
It says Unitas, U-N-I-T-A-S, Unitas
Yeah.
17. So I'm guessing that's maybe 17 joules. And then at the back it says A. Raymond, R-E-Y-M-O-N-D, Limited, Swiss. And then underneath that it says 18K750. I think this is a solid gold band and a solid gold backing. You got that
It
for
is.
$10?
I did. I cannot tell a lie.
Was she asking $10 or is that what you offered?
It's laying right there. You know,
Wow.
well, how much? It's $10. And I meant to say, hey, I'd rather give you $300 or $400 for it, but I just took it for 10. I know that's not the
Well,
thing to do.
That's your experience. You end up with a $10 gold watch, and I end up with a $100 piece of railroad tie.
It's pretty neat, isn't it?
I'm gonna learn from you one day, Jack.
I think you do pretty good. I know. Pretty good. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that is nice.
Don't know what it's worth yet, but there's a lot of gold there.
Yeah, A. Raymond. If anybody knows what A. Raymond is, please let us know. That would help.
Yeah, pretty neat. A. Raymond. Raymond.
All right, so to sum up today's lesson, listen to the words people say. They could be good green lights or they could be red lights that say walk away,
Weigh it up in their mind.
but listen to those words closely.
All you got to do is listen, because they're telling you everything with words.
All right, Jack. Well, that's helpful. I really appreciate it, man.
And don't wait till you're too old to figure it out.
Yeah. Have a good one, buddy.
You too, bud.
See ya.